Welcome to Daily Sama. This is Dr. Shalini Bahl, and we are meeting every day at noon to cultivate mindfulness for the real world. And January, we are exploring curiosity, the skill of curiosity in greater depth. So we're going to practice and play with one mindfulness practice from curiosity. Today's practice is going to be arising and dissolving. And this is one way we can cultivate wisdom, or the ability to see things as they are rather than through the lens of our biases. And the way we can do that is by observing impermanence in an embodied way. So we're going to observe the arising and dissolving of sensations in the body. And today, maybe we can play with the breath and just noticing the rising and dissolving of each new breath. And that is one way when we just rest our awareness and bring that gentle curiosity towards everything that is arising and dissolving in the body. That's one way we start to see the wisdom of impermanence. And impermanence is one of the basic fundamental truths of life that then weakens the grip of our attachments of how things should be when everything is changing moment to moment. What is the point of holding on to anything at all? So it allows us to show up in life with more presence and less attachment, being willing to just be fully alive, fully awake, present to each moment without needing to grasp how things are or should be. So, again, for those of you joining, we're going to do the practice of arising and dissolving, which is a mindful curiosity. We're directing towards the body. And if there's time and we feel moved, feel free to shift towards observing the arising and dissolving of maybe your thoughts. It could be sounds in the environment. The whole purpose of this practice is to cultivate the experience of impermanence in our own embodied way. So I'll read the card first, and then we can practice together. The only constant in life is change. Noticing changes in our breath can help us see and accept this truth. So we're going to return to this arising and dissolving of each breath in the body, bringing special attention to the beginning and end of each breath. Find opportunities to get curious about the impermanence of all experiences, whether good or bad. So let us begin. As always, coming to a posture that feels relaxed and alert, allowing your shoulders to drop back and down, feeling the elongation along the back of your spine, the back of your neck, as you're sitting up tall, and starting to bring awareness to this breath, moving in and out of this body. Feeling this breath moving into the body, the spaciousness it creates as we breathe in. Spaciousness in our chest, our belly. And the exhale, the softening, the letting go. And now inviting that gentle curiosity towards the impermanence of this breath. So bringing special attention to the moment a new breath enters the body. And the moment of transition when the in-breath turns to out-breath. The slight pause in that transition. And noticing the breath all the way till it fully leaves the body. the slight pause before a new breath enters. So just staying with this arising and dissolving of each breath at your own pace. No need to rush or strive for anything special, just resting this awareness with a gentle curiosity. From time to time, the mind will wander away, and that's okay. As soon as you notice that, with kindness, bringing your awareness back to your breath and just resting in this awareness of arising and dissolving of this breath, of each breath. Very gently inviting precision in this observation. The moment when the new breath enters, is it a precise moment? Is it a gentle unfolding? Just bringing a very gentle and precise observation to what is happening with this breath. Even as we invite curiosity, seeing that your mind is relaxed, that you're not striving or straining any muscles in your forehead, your eyes are soft, your body is not holding on to any tension. So we're really inviting this um, skill of curiosity to the rising and dissolving of this breath in a way that is precise and relaxed. Noticing the impermanence of each breath. And if you like, taking a few moments to listen within to the wisdom of impermanence. Maybe it's a thought, a desire, just even turning your attention to what is present and alive for you at this time within the realm of thoughts or body sensations, could be an emotion, even this feeling of maybe peace, or maybe it's a feeling of tiredness, exhaustion. Even that, just seeing the wisdom and impermanence with that. What does even exhaustion, peace feel like in the body? Every feeling is impermanent as well, and it is a mind that attaches to the story of that feeling, the story of that desire or attachment. When we invite the gentle curiosity, we see even exhaustion, peace, anxiety. All of these are arising and dissolving at their own time, and cultivating that ability to be with what is. That is mindfulness. And before we end this practice together, just checking in with your intention for how you can carry forward this practice of mindful curiosity into your day. Checking in with the wisdom of impermanence, And maybe throughout your day, taking moments, whether it's just seeing a passing cloud forming and dissolving, maybe it's a thought arising and dissolving, sounds. So just taking moments of transition in your day to start noticing this idea of impermanence, of change. Everything is changing, and how we can show up to the changes that are happening, whether they're changes for good or changes we don't want. We are training our minds and hearts to be able to show up to them without getting overwhelmed by the stories that we bring, the emotions that are um, alive for us, triggered by the changes that we're seeing or not seeing. So this is how we can cultivate mindful curiosity, and with this micro practice of arising and dissolving, starting with your breath, just noticing the rising and dissolving of your breath. Could be body sensations, emotions, thoughts, maybe things in your physical environment of seeing clouds forming and dissolving, or it could be sounds. And that is how we can cultivate the wisdom of impermanence in an embodied way. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them in the comment box. And I will be sharing this recording under micro practices in Sama Life. And we can, of course, continue the conversation there. But meanwhile, I hope you get to practice and play with this. And mindfulness doesn't have to be always serious. See if you can have fun with that sense of awe and wonder that curiosity brings, just like we had when we were children. Don't let life dull that sense of awe and wonder. Even with all the craziness that's happening, there is all this goodness as well, and the wisdom and goodness that we can bring into our own families, into our communities, into the world. So thank you for your practice. Thank you for showing up today. And as we end always, may our practice be for our benefit and for the benefit of all beings. And I will see you again on Monday. Until then, stay Sama.